So let's cut this shit. We know that wasn't going to last. Hey, it is what it is, man. It's the thought that counts. Either way, so here's what's going on. I'm about to go into work, man, and when I got here, it was looking pretty crazy. That crowd has died out, but I know the person that's in there right now isn't exactly the greatest at it, and I would almost bet my entire life on the fact that there's going to be a whole bucket tub full of ramekins, but I'm going to make sure that I make him do them, because I'm not going to just do the shit that you didn't want to do because I know you're too lazy to do it, because everybody hates ramekins. Either way, guys, look, here's what's going on. So today was payday. I tucked away 100 because, fun fact, a couple of days ago, I opened a Fidelity investment account. Right now I'm having an issue with connecting my bank. It says it's connected, but it still won't let me pull the funds. So when I do have a day off or some time, maybe tomorrow morning before I go into work again, I will call them and see what's going on with that, because I have decided that if I'm going to stick it out with this job and just deal with this bullshit that is this job, and I'm telling you guys, it is some bullshit. It is some slave labor, underpaid shit, but it is what it is. It's weekly money that I can put into this investment account, because I have a funny feeling in 5, 10, or even 20 years from now, certain things are going to be in such demand that investing now is going to just generate a ton of wealth. I also believe that the entire landscape of everything that you see outside is going to be completely different in 10 to 20 years, man. It's going to be just a whole, life as you know is just going to be different. And I think that all has to do with AI and the push for automation and robotics and stuff. I just think everything that is going to be different here in 20 years. And I'm going to bet all my eggs in one basket on it. So that is kind of what's been going on, guys. I wasn't even sure if I was going to even make another video, because I'm like, dude, I know there's people out there just sitting there waiting oh, I know he's not going to not stop smoking. I know he's not, and I can't wait to just type it in the comments hey, I knew it. But hey, it is what it is. Who gives a shit, man? All I care about is the fact that I'm still somehow sticking it out with this job, even though it's hell on earth. I look every day for something new, but there's nothing that pays weekly, at least in this area. And I don't feel safe traveling anywhere else right now without getting tires. I've also decided that since I've called every damn used repair shop there is, I can't find used tires for this car. So I'm going to get the cheapest ones I can get at Walmart. All right. If you have any experience with Walmart tires, let me know down below how your experience was. Obviously, I kind of want to clean this car a little bit and handle some things before I let somebody in this car, because obviously it looks like shit. I really don't want somebody to know that I'm living out of it, but, I'll do what I can. But either way, about to smoke a little bit, man. Go in here, man. Just crush it. But I can't lie. I will say that doing this stuff after work, after a long day, definitely helps just make it worth just sticking out, bro. Because it's just a lot of physical labor, bro. It is literally an entire 6-hour marathon of just running plates and just heavy lifting. But, the more I do it and the more I get through that feeling of fuck this job, I want to quit and just push through and make it on the other side, the more I'm like, it's worth it for now. Especially if some of these investments and shit in 10 to 20 take off, and I think they will. Shit. All right, let's talk about the day I had, man. Listen, I'm going to tell you guys something, man. Here's how I know that I'm just getting stronger and better as a person, okay? We did 500 something covers tonight. We usually do 300, 400, 500. We've done 800 before, or 600, I think, 680. Bro, first off, the guy who was supposed to be there called out. And then, I don't know. It was just one of those nights that I wanted to walk out. I kept telling myself to go, just go, leave, go, fuck this. We're getting another job, fuck everything. I said, fuck it, man, just stick it out. That's what we did. We stuck it out. We made it through, and I'm glad I did. Because, again, same shit that always happens when I quit a job would have happened. I would have sat here, I would have calmed down and cooled off, and then I would have been like, well, shit, now what? Fuck. So that's what's up. I got me some Taco Bell, and, yeah, man, I want to smoke, watch some videos, eat, and just chill out, man, because I got to do it all again tomorrow. But it is what it is, man, as much as I really do want to and know I could get something else making about the same or maybe a little less, but just with probably 50 to 75 times less labor, as enticing as that is, this is making me stronger mentally. It's making me stronger overall as a person. And at the end of the day, I get paid every week, and that's coming in clutch. So I don't know. I'm eating my food. I'm gonna smoke a little something, man. I'm gonna chill out, man. But damn, what a night. Motherfucking Subway time, all right, man? So look, here's what I get, all right? I'm gonna read it from here because I don't really remember. So what I get is I get a foot-long Chipotle Philly, all right? I get that on Italian herbs and cheese. Toasted, of course. Bacon. I add bacon to the bitch, all right? It's got the shaved steak. It's got shredded Monterey cheddar cheese. Hey, listen, if I said that wrong. Green pepper, onions, creamy sriracha, chipotle sauce, black pepper, Parmesan cheese, extra, of course. And yeah, I used to get barbecue sauce added on too, but for some reason they got rid of the barbecue sauce. They're dumb as fuck. I don't, like, why wouldn't you say, hey, common sense says, you know what, barbecue on a sub? Sounds good as fuck. But you know what, let's take that option away because either way, I'm going to eat this and I'm going to go to work. It's looking like there's going to be 3 of us on for, sorry, I'm just getting in eating position. It looks like there's going to be 3 of us on tonight. Maybe, I think the one guy that they have scheduled actually quit or just didn't show up I think he didn't show up yesterday. So, I don't know. I kind of hope he's not there today because he sucks anyways. And I really just kind of feel a certain way about him not even showing up. But I have a feeling he's not gonna show up. He seemed like a pussy anyway. So either way, I'm gonna eat this. Let me show you all this real quick. All right, I know some people are gonna want to see this. All right. Oh yeah, that's some greatness right there. So I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna head to work. I'm gonna moke a little something, and then we're just chilling, bro. You know, we're just existing. Alrighty, so let me turn this air down because I'm sure y'all can just. I know the mic's picking all that shit up. So I'm at work, man. I'm pretty early, about an hour early. And I don't know, man. Here's kind of what I decided for today. So last few times I've gone in here, bro, except when I work with this one dude, it's just been a shit show. We got this new kid, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. Like, I don't want to say he sucks, right? Because that's just rude. But he doesn't understand the importance of, like, you gotta speed the fuck up. And you gotta stop just doing the dishes. And I know you don't want to do the pots. You don't want to do the pans. Trust me, I get it. The same way I don't want to walk in here at 3 o'clock every day and then do the humble and right thing, which is step in and say, hey, you know what? I got this. Knowing full well that like, cause that's what happened yesterday. I walked in, it was a fucking mess. And within like 30 minutes, an hour, I had that whole shit cleared up. But it's one of those things where I'm doing it because I also know that if I don't do it, I'm going to be here for, I don't even know. But here's the thing, guys. Tonight, we're going to find out. Because yesterday, and then on Sunday when I worked, it was the same shit. Just having to step in because this guy just doesn't want to, he just wants to, like, do the bare minimum. I don't want to say bare minimum because it's not like he's not trying, but it's like, bro, like, there's no reason why, and I understand in the morning time you're the only dishwasher. I get it. It can be, but there's no reason I should walk in and every single fucking ramekin in the building is in the bucket soaking. There's no reason why you shouldn't do those. Now, I understand maybe you think, well, if I do those, it's going to slow me down because you got to, you know, if you've ever been in it, man, they stack up and you got to, like, break them apart with your hands. I get it. And you think that you're going to get backed up, but you're already backed up. So just do it. You know, like the other day, me and the homie that I work with, that I enjoy working with, we came in and we looked at each other like, bro, because the kid had it all backed up. And basically, the kid was getting ready to leave because he got out at like 4 or 3 or some shit. And the dude was like, hey, bro, listen, before you leave, you need to do these ramekins. Because he'll, like, let it get filled up, thinking that we're just going to let it slide. And it's like, no, we're not doing that, bro. You're not going to get rewarded for being lazy. So today, if I walk it, the other guy that's scheduled hasn't been coming. I don't even know if he's going to come today. But if not, and it's just me and the kid, I'm almost certain that I don't work tomorrow. Because I've had like 3 days on. And usually I only work like 3 days in a row. I've never worked like 4 at this place. So I'm almost certain that tomorrow I have off. So I'm going to risk it, and I'm just going to let the kid sink today, bro. I don't care. We can be there till 1 o'clock in the morning, bro. I'm not stepping in today. Fuck that shit. This place doesn't pay me enough. Like you guys saw in the earlier clip, I almost walked out this bitch last night. The only reason I didn't is because they told some guy to help me, and he helped. Like, he wasn't exactly, like, absolute greatest, but it definitely, like, made the night a hell of a lot easier, and he was probably the only reason I didn't walk out the motherfucker last night. So it is what it is, man. You know, I'm just chilling right now. I'm drinking my little Coca-Cola, get my water in me. That's one big issue I've noticed I've been having is if I don't drink almost like a whole gallon before I go in here, bro, I just be sweating. So I'm about to smoke up myself retarded because I know it's just going to be hell on earth. I mean, you guys can't see it, but this parking lot, I'll try to show it, see if I can do this without like doxing myself. I have to check it out in editing. But if you look, it's packed right now. And don't forget, this is a country club, right? So golfers, you got a swimming pool on the other side. This restaurant is like, oh, so I already know what I'm gonna walk into, especially if that kid's been working this morning. Alrighty, y'all, work is over. I left a little bit ago. I'm on my way to the gym because I am nasty as fuck, so slimy and greasy and just all kinds of food particulates all over my body, man. Anyways, work was exactly what I thought. I walked in there and it was a shit show. And here's the thing about it, man. I'm not mad, right? I mean, I was, but then I just realized something, bro. Like, I'm there. I'm gonna be there regardless, and there's nothing I can do. So just change the perspective of the shits, right? Like, if it seems like it's a shit show and that's what I think it's gonna be, then that's what it's gonna be. You feel me? So yeah, so the kid ended up apologizing, like, hey man, listen, I'm sorry I'm slow. And I said, bro, listen, at the end of the day, we still got out at like 9:45. I'm not mad at that, man. At the end of the day, you try, and that's all I give a damn about, you know? Do I come in and get mad that I walk in and everything's piled up? Yes. Do I get mad and do you hear me cursing and screaming and just having a pissy old time the entire time that I'm there? Yes. But at the end of the day, I get through it and I get over it, and that's what's up. So, you know, it is what it is, man. You know, when I take this shower and I smoke that bowl and I eat this fucking chicken parm, I'm not gonna give a fuck, bro. And I got the day off, so it's whatever, man. So I'm gonna end the video here probably, guys. I know, listen, oh man, you said you were gonna stop smoking, and I get it. You know, trust me, I've been there. But it is what it is, man. You know, obviously I'll probably never stop smoking weed, and that's okay, because the weed isn't the issue. Me not following through with what I say I'm gonna do, or, you know, doing things that I know I should do, like make a mixtape. You know, that's my issue. That has nothing to do with the smoking of the marijuana. So it is what it is. If you want to unsubscribe to the channel because I smoked, hey, I don't blame you. That's what I told you to do. But otherwise, I hope you stick with me, man. I love y'all. I do appreciate y'all, man. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Holla at you, boy.